Right now we're getting the hatch jacked up. We're getting ready to pull the tranny out and get the new gear set put in there. So I'll be showing you guys all about that. And then once we get that all done, then I'm gonna focus on getting the hatch solid again. I'm gonna be pulling off the turbo and putting stock headers back on it, and I'm gonna run a full exhaust because I need to pass emissions. And I'll be fixing this mount soon and doing a whole bunch of other things just to make it solid. We didn't really do anything yesterday, mainly just got the garage cleaned up a little bit. So, but yeah, today, gonna get the tranny out and get that done. Got the bumper off. Charlie's already got the axle out. Right now we're draining the tranny because I do need to pull it apart to get the LSD out of there, so I don't want anything in it. So yeah, we're going pretty fast. We'll probably get it out in like probably half hour. Also, I almost forgot to mention it, but the reason why my motor was moving so much, and also probably why that crack was getting really bad, is because, damn, you can't really see because there's no light, but right back in here is the tranny mount, and the bolt for that tranny mount fell out. So that allowed the motor to rock all over the place. So, gotta get that back in there. Okay, so we got the intercooler piping off, got the alternator off, disconnected the shift linkages. So right now we just need to get the starter off completely and then get all the tranny bolts off, take this mount off, and then we can lower it and then pull it off pretty much. And I did grab a light so you can see what mount I was talking about. That one right back there. There's no bolt going through it. So that's the one that fell out. All right, so right now I got all the bolts out of this back bracket right here, and then I need to pull these three out of the half shaft, pop this out. Once we get the half shaft off and this mount, that should be everything. So then we can just lower it and pull the tranny off, and we should be good. All right, so we got all the bolts out. Now I just gotta let her down nice and slow. See, it's gonna. You had that jack set perfect. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up and then just pull the jack out. Alright. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. Pretty fast. She is. Man, this thing got covered in oils too. It's because I need to put a filter on that catch can because it still sprays it everywhere. Oh, let's get this one apart. See how that third gear looks. I'm interested to see what it looks like when it's locked out of gear.
I'm thinking it's just gonna be like shaved off.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the gear will be okay, but I feel like the little nubs on the gear that the synchro lines up with are gonna be like all fucked up or something. I honestly don't know, but we'll see, I guess. So now that we got this off, I'm gonna go ahead and pull it apart, just like how you saw me pull that one apart in the other video. So I'm not gonna show that again. So we'll get it apart and then we'll show you what it looks like once it's all torn down. So one thing in the other video I didn't quite show how to do was to undo the snap ring in there because I already got it done. So to get this cap off right here, you just use a 1/2-inch drive, and then you can bust that guy off. And that's why I was confused on the other one, because this one only has the one and that other case has this one and then like a smaller one over here or something. So I was a little confused about that, but you bust the 1/2-inch drive one loose, and then once I get this off, I'll show you how to get that little snap ring out of there. And then we might need to grab a light.
Informational.
Yes, very. Can you see it in there? Hold on. Once it focuses. Alright, so yeah, that little snap ring right in there. You just get some needle nose and go right in between it and then just open them up. And then it just made a little clunk because all the gear sets just kind of dropped a little bit, and that's it. So now we're ready to get this part out. Get the outer casing off. not falling apart easy though.
I don't know if it's all fucked.
It's caught on something. Oh, it's because I forgot to get this off. That's my bad. This bolt on the back right here. All right, got that bolt out. So now, yeah, that's all it was. It was just catching on that reverse gear or something.
Metal shavings up here.
Yeah, that's all from the synchros, all that gold. Yeah, see, like the synchro right here is like fucked. It's because the synchro's so ground down, it won't click into gear right there. So see, like it'll click into like first and second right here, which is fine, but it won't click into third. It should be going up past those little gold bumps right there, and then up onto these gray ones, but it won't because the synchro's so worn down. It's all like flattened off. Oh, there it goes.
Does it stay?
No. Yeah, it's pretty fucked. Oh well. We'll get the new ones in and should be good. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and pull the gear sets apart because I need to get this, I believe this is the counter shaft. I'm not sure which one is, but I think this is the counter shaft right here. I need to completely pull all the gears off this one right here and on this one as well, and I need to swap the shafts over into that other casing I got over there so I can reuse the LSD, which is built within this big ass gear right here. So right now I'm gonna get these apart. So what you need to do is just pull these two bolts out and then get all this stuff out of the way, and then kind of pull these shift forks, just kind of pop them up all together, and they'll just kind of lift out as one unit. So, but I just gotta get these bolts off first. Good. Yeah, just don't lose these little shims down here. So yeah, then I'm pretty sure this just lifts right out as well. There we go. So yeah, the reason I have to switch all these out right here is because this gear on the bottom is matched to this outer one right here. And I want to keep this since it is the LSD. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling all these apart, and I'll swap the counter shafts out and put it all into the Junkyard tranny we got not too long ago. Also, we did just find this little piece in the casing right here, and this came off this shift fork right here. So I did break a shift fork as well, but I'm pretty sure that's not why it wasn't going into gear. I'm pretty positive it's that synchro because it's completely ground off, but this also was not good. Okay, so this right here is the LSD out of the transmission I just had in there, and then this is the open diff out of the Junkyard tranny. And instead of pulling the counter shaft apart to get this guy right here to have the matching counter shaft to this outer gear, we're just gonna pull both of these apart, and I'm just gonna put my LSD into this outer gear right here, and then I can just reuse those gears over there, and we don't have to pull anything apart. Yeah, so because originally I was gonna do this, I was gonna swap all these out because I wanted the shorter final drive, because the final drive I had in mind was a 4.266, and then the final drive out of the Junkyard tranny was a 4.062 or something like that. So, but by doing this, I'm gonna have even a longer gear ratio, so I'll be able to go even faster in all my gears. So my third gear before already could go like 130, so it's gonna go even faster than that now. I'm just gonna see if I like it, honestly, because I do plan on putting a cuff in fifth gear eventually, like when I do stuff to the transmission to help make it stronger. And putting a cuff in fifth gear completely eliminates fifth gear. So I'm gonna see if I like the longer gear ratio, like for highway driving, it might be better in fourth. So I don't know, I just wanna play with different gear ratios just to see what I like before I put money into my transmission. So that's what we're gonna do. Right now we're just gonna get all these bolts off right here and then swap out the diffs from the gear. And then we'll throw it all back together. I've been trying to bust these loose for a second now, and I just now realized that they are reverse thread. They even have little arrows on them, and I never even noticed that. So it's righty loosey, lefty tighty on these. Now I just gotta put all the bolts back in right here and we're good to go. So got the LSD put into this gear right here, into this final drive. So now I'm gonna take all the old gears or all the gears out of the junkyard tranny and put them into this one right here. I'm actually gonna reuse the old one that was in my car. But actually before I do that as well, I'm gonna go ahead and scrape off all this old gasket maker. So just so I don't like lose chunks underneath all the gears. So I'll get all this gasket maker off first and then we'll put the gears back in here and get it all back together. There you go. Just playing the piano inside.
So pissed.
Fuck, there we go, finally. Well, so I just got everything cleaned off on the top half and on this half right here, got everything put in it. So now I just gotta throw some gasket sealer on there and I can throw it all together. I don't know what the fuck these retards are doing. Trying to fill a trash bag with vape.
Vape.
It's so dumb.
Oh, so much. This will be for sale on eBay later tonight.
If you want to buy some of Charlie's breath.
It's gonna be a no reserve, starting at a penny.
What flavor do we got?
We got some blow off valve
Oh, sick.
by Boosted Juice. Not sponsored, but that's just what it is. I am the vape.
It's like rolling out the bottom. Like smack it. Like
I can't see.
Alright, so got a gasket maker all along here. It was kind of a bitch because the freaking thing exploded on me and now it's all covered. But whatever. Got a gasket maker on there. So now I'm gonna throw this top half back on. And the only thing you gotta keep in mind, from my understanding, is you just gotta make sure this little top washer thing is in the right place. You can like kind of see a little V down in here. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to really like see that. I'm pretty sure it's this notch right there, and it's indented, it's deeper right up and through there. So you just gotta make sure that's lined up right.
Hey.
Boom.
First try.
Got you.
So a good additive for transmissions is vape. It'll keep the gears from sticking at all.
It's a friction modifier.
So you can just blow as much vape in this thing as possible.
Yeah, you don't even need oil, honestly.
Yeah.
Got the top half on. Got all the bolts just kind of snug right now. I didn't torque them down yet.
Yeah.
Just kind of letting the gasket maker harden up a tiny bit. And, oh, there's still vape in there, sick. Can't even see the snap ring. And got the snap ring set into place. Had to flip the transmission upside down to get that to snap back in there. So I can put this cap back on and put everything back together the way it came apart, and we'll be good to put it back in the car. The flaming hacky sack.
What's the play? Go! Oh, your shoes on fire, dog.
Oh shit. Just you can grab it for a second. Oh dude, it's melting.
Oh, turn it.
Oh shit. Don't put lacquer thinner on hacky sacks.
Butane works way better than lacquer thinner.
Spicy. Oh, batter's up. Oh shit! Did that hit you?
Dude, I got it with my hand, left. That's great.
Dude, this is like so dumb but so fun.
Fuck building the tranny, this is where it's at. Handball. Handball.
It's cold when you pick it up.
Yeah.
If you're fast, it doesn't hurt at all. Oh! It sprayed butane everywhere. Got it. All right, got the tranny all back together. So now we just got to put it back in the car. And I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. We're just too lazy to get it in. So, I mean, there's not much to see anyway. I won't be able to drive the car until I fix that mount anyway. So we'll probably get it in tomorrow. So we ended up just throwing it back in while we were dirty anyways. So the transmission's back in and it should be all good. Should run and drive fine, but I still need to fix this mount before I take it anywhere because that's pretty sketchy. But yeah, I'll get to that tomorrow. And we also need to see about the axles because I do need to send that one axle in. So I'm probably not going to be putting axles back in it. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I do have these. These ones are from the drive shaft shop. And I'm not sure what these ones are rated at, but they might be the 5.9s. But all I know is that this hub on the end here is bigger than the factory size. So I'm thinking these are like a upgraded one. I got these on Craigslist from some dude and I don't think he knew what he had because I got them for like 150 bucks. So I'm pretty sure I just need to get the bigger hub to fit these and these two axles right here will be good. But right now I don't have the hub so I can't put these in. But I need to do that because these axles I'm pretty sure are rated to like at least 750 and up or something. So now that we do have the transmission in, we're gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. So I'll be back on it and probably working on it tomorrow. But like I said, probably not gonna put the axles in since I need to send that one back to Insane Shafts. And I'll see about tomorrow about fixing this motor mount right here. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna do that yet or not. But good stopping point for tonight. Got the new tranny in there and I guess we'll see how long this one lasts. So the other one lasted me for almost a year. And that one had like 220,000 miles on it out of an Accord. So hopefully this one can do a good job as well, but we'll never know until we go out and drive it around.